Hello, this is Greg with the Oily Crafter, and my wife Judy is behind the camera today. We wanted to talk about a topic that seems to be very popular right now. People are wanting to do craft shows and they need to be able to run their laser, their air purifier, and their computer. So what we decided to do was we ran a test with our F1, the X-Tool F1, the air purifier, and a laptop computer. And we did several engraves back to back, and we measured the amount of electrical usage. Then I did some calculation, and we will include the table of the output of the calculation, a little bit about the test, in a little bit later in the video. But the conclusion we came to is we had a certain amount of power usage. We said, okay, so how long of power usage do we need to be able to support at a craft show? So a lot of people have been talking about the Jackery 290. It's kind of their low-end battery powered one, and we calculated that it would give about 2.5 hours of runtime, give or take, maybe 3, depending on how heavy a usage there was. Then, of course, you bump up in the amount of usage, and we said, okay, so it wasn't, some of them, they said they would get you up to like 5 hours of usage, and I said, nah, that's not really quite enough. So did some more investigation, and we had the opportunity to, EcoFlow had a portable battery unit that can be charged via AC power, can also be charged by solar. And so we decided on this particular model. This is the Echo River 2. It is 720 watt hours in this unit, and then that particular one has the ability to add an extra battery to it via a cable. There's a port on the side. We'll show that in a minute. It's also 720 watt hours. So you combine those two together, you got 1440 watt hours. So based upon our calculations of actual usage of the equipment that we were intending to run at the craft show, we determined that we could run that equipment for 12.5 hours of solid nonstop running the equipment. So if it determines that you run it and then you stop and you've got a period of time where you're not using it, you could run for longer than 12.5 hours. This particular unit will recover 80% of its capacity within 1 hour of plugging it into AC power. So with that, I know that's a lot of technical stuff, but based on our calculation, we believe that this is the one that we really wanted to have. Plus, they had a really good sale on it. So what I want to show you is in these boxes, this is the actual EcoFlow unit. And here's the box. So this box right here came out of this box. And this is a heavy-duty cardboard box. You can see how thick that material is here on the edge. It's a well-constructed, heavy staples on the side there. So if the outer box takes any damage, which this one had a little bit of surface damage, the inside box is perfectly pristine. So if you're wondering about how much these weigh, this EcoFlow unit weighs 16.9 pounds, and the extra battery weighs 16.1 pounds. So that's roughly 33 pounds total between the two units. All right. So again, well constructed, well packaged on the material here. You can see you've got lots of padding here around the unit. Again, good construction there. EcoFlow, this is probably the box here that has the quick start guide in it. So let's just open this up and see what all we got in there, if I can get it open. So let's see what we got in there. Oops, still got another cord in there. So obviously you have the manual right here. This is the manual. You have the cable. This cable will plug into the unit and will charge this unit off of your car battery. So 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, this plugs into the port on the actual unit itself. Then here, you've got a cable Here, this again plugs into the unit, the solar unit, and this is what your solar panel would plug into here. Then you have, this is your AC cord to be able to plug it into the unit and charge it up with AC power. Not sure what that one plugs into, but that's about a 3.5 millimeter barrel connector on each end. All right, so let's keep opening this up. Again, packaged very well. I can just get a hold of that packaging and pull that out of there. Again, you can see the packaging in the bottom of the box there, and it's packaged pretty well. So here's your EcoFlow unit, cigarette lighter adapter here. There we go. And this connector here will be to plug. This provides a DC power out. That would turn it on and off. You got a main power switch. You've got a USB-A port here. It's fast charge. Then you have two other USB-A ports here. Here's a USB-C port that provides 100 watts output. And then this would provide a light for the unit. And of course it won't came shipped, and you can see it's in the battery. They ship the battery is at 31%. You never want to ship one of these batteries at a full 100%. Here's the light here that lets you provide you some light. You saw it had 3 different levels: high, low, and then a strobe light. All right. Okay. So here's some other ports. Here, these are your AC ports here. Provides a 110 AC here. This is your port here. And notice each of them have a power switch here. That turns on power to these ports. That turns off power to those ports. This is the port here that this extra battery will plug into this port right here. Okay. On the back, nothing on the back. On this side right here, this is where you got your different inputs. This is for your AC power. This is for your solar power. And then that's like a fuse to reset there. Fuse to reset there. For the solar input, 25 volt, 12 amp. That's again the 110 volt input. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. And again, it's not overly heavy, so you can use just this unit, or you can use, if you need longer runtime, that's what this additional unit is for. Now we're going to open up this other battery. And again, the other battery here, it came in a box, very similar type box here. You can see this box, again, very heavy duty corrugated cardboard there. This box here was inside of that box. So we're going to take this box open. We're going to do this box, open it up, see what all we got inside of this box. Again, you got some padding here inside the box here. Here's your EcoFlow. This will be the cables to connect this unit here up to the regular unit. You got your manual. That's a silicone packet. This is the cable here, very heavy duty gauge cable. This is probably at least a 4 gauge wire, maybe a 2 gauge wire. It's kind of hard to read the label on there, but again, designed to handle the amount of current that you would need flowing between the extra battery and the main unit there. Pull that out. Here's additional battery, and again, you can see the padding down at the bottom. It's very custom molded fit there. All right. So on this unit here, you've got a main on-off switch here. And then here's your port here where that cable is going to plug in. So that cable right there would plug into this port, and then the other end of that cable is going to plug into this port. Basically what it does is it takes it again from 720 watt hours to 1440 watt hours. So that's the basic unit. So we will get it assembled, and we'll do some testing there on this unit and give you some specifications. So here's the two units put together. Again, 16.9 pounds, 16.1 pounds, total of 33 pounds. So you could very easily put that in some type of a cart and you know, padding around it and take it to your shows so it wouldn't be damaged. So we will add some additional things to the video, the statistics and stuff like that. I'll even give you a link to the product itself. But I do want to say thank you for watching the Oily Crafter video today. We would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our page. Comments are definitely welcome. We appreciate those, and we'll do our best to get back to you just as quickly as possible. Again, this is Greg with the Oily Crafter. My wife Judy behind the camera will say thank you for watching today. So we wanted to share with you the results of our test that we did with the Xtool F1, the Xtool Air Purifier, the HP laptop, and for test 2 we added an LG 32-inch LED monitor. The test consisted of 6 engraves. As soon as we stop one, we would swap the material out and then start the next one. That's test 1. Test 2, we did the exact same thing. We added in that monitor. And then we measured the power consumption using a tool there, and we'll include the link to that in the description below. So the test lasted a total of 12 minutes each time we did it. That equates to 0.2 hours that we for the test. We measured this kilowatt hours using that meter. We converted the kilowatt hours into watt hours. Then for watt hours, we wanted to calculate that watt hours is for the 12 minutes. We needed the watt hours for a total of, if we used it for 1 hour total. So we multiplied this number by 5 to get this number. And same here. Multiplied that by 5 to get this number. These numbers here on power bank and watt hours, those are the rating for some very popular portable battery banks. In this case, the Jackery 290. This is for the Jackery 500. This is for the EcoFlow River Pro without the extra battery. This one is with the EcoFlow with the additional external battery. Now these run times here, they may vary based upon your laptop. Are you using an extra monitor? Did you fully charge it? Are you running it at optimum temperatures? For example, extreme cold may reduce the runtime. Extreme hot temperatures may reduce the runtime as well. So in other words, your mileage may vary some based upon usage and what specific equipment you're using, but wanted to give you an example of what those would be. So with the test here, test 1, 3.41 runtime hours on the Jackery 290. With the external monitor, 2.76 runtime hours. This is on a Jackery 500, 6.09 runtime hours, 4.93 runtime hours. If you're using the EcoFlow River Pro without the extra battery, 8.47 runtime hours, or 6.86 runtime hours with the extra monitor, the LG 32-inch monitor. If you add the additional battery onto the Eco River Pro unit, you get 16.94 runtime hours or 13.71 runtime hours if you add on the extra monitor. Again, I want to stress that these numbers may vary for your specific conditions, your laptop, if you're using an extra monitor, if you might maybe have something else plugged into it. But these are the numbers that we came up with. We're very happy to compile these numbers and share these with you. Hopefully it will help you to decide which external battery bank you want to use with your F1 for performing those craft shows when you don't have electricity available. So again, my name's Greg Medore with the Oily Crafter. We want to thank you for watching today, and we hope that you will like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you for watching.